no matter what happened to us, if I was feeling slighted or unhappy or whatever, the first thing out of her mouth would be, offer it up. A lot of the time when she would say that would be times where I would be in disputes with my sister, who was her child. That was her child. I was not her child. I was the scapegoat. So when there would be some dispute or unfairness, and there usually was this real unfairness, well, just offer it up.
Well, that little girl that feels like you're kind of talking to me and sort of connected, here's this thought that comes to me. My guess is that if you actually, and the little girl right there, okay, so you can feel you're still bitter, you're still angry at your mother, and you're afraid to forgive her, right? And the demons are saying, well, we've got a right to be here because you're still choosing to hold on to the bitterness. That's the situation we've got. The thought I had was, I wouldn't be surprised if you, the little girl I'm talking to, if you asked Jesus, Lord, help me to perceive your presence, whether you'd be able to perceive his presence even though the demons are still there, and then he could help you figure out what to do with the forgiveness.
Jesus has been helping me to understand my mother and why she reacted in the way that she had when I was young.
Now when you think back, and if you think back in the backyard, you picture being there, it's not fair, your mother, you're trying to get her to understand you, she just has offered up, she doesn't listen to you, she doesn't attune to you,
Right.
She doesn't understand you.
Right.
Any bitterness there?
No.
You're
No,
sure
I am so certain, because that healing translated into many other areas of my life in relationships with my mother.
Join us in Winnipeg, Manitoba to learn about brain science, psychological trauma, and an approach to emotional healing organized around the living presence of Jesus.